Oh boy. All right. All right. Oh my God. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Hey everybody. How's it going? It's been a hot second. What's it been? A week? A week since we did this? The cartoon dumpster? This is of course your regularly scheduled weekly deep dive into the trash of trash, the so forgotten, so terrible, so bizarrely befuddling that not even YouTube copyright ID can stop us. Most of the time. Sometimes we are extremely stopped. The most stopped. Hey Noling Stone. Hold on, let me catch up with this chat. Noling Stone says, so glad to acknowledge Van-Pires. I legit used to wake up early to watch this show. That and VR Troopers. As we learned in previous endeavors, this show was syndicated and aired Sundays at 7 a.m. Insane. A show so forgotten that not even a Wikipedia page, not even some weird cosplayer, in an era where nostalgia is so just soaked into everything, where not a moment of our past can get unaccounted for. Van-Pires is an anomaly. Something that is somehow so secretive that it had... Hey! Oh boy. Hey, thank you for the dono. Enjoy your Zoa.
Enjoy your Zoa.
Take my money just for the Van-Pires theme playing at the start, Lamau. Thank you. The money will go to desperately needed keto-friendly foods such as prosciuttos, almonds. Hey, thanks for the bits. I got some biddies. Wow. Yeah, we're simulcasting. We're available on YouTube and Twitch. So that's fun. Nothing's taking us down. Bourbon Weather posting the Zoa emote. If you hit subscribe or follow on Twitch, I just changed the alerts for that, so you'll get a little surprise. Noling Stone says, I was so engrossed in an episode of VR Troopers, I didn't notice our kitchen was a blazing inferno while my mom was in the washroom. We couldn't go home for 2 weeks. VR Troopers, though. Hey, gotta get those VR Troopers. Let me get that John Entwistle music back up. So, Jason, who kindly and almost generously agreed to talk to us tonight, is a working man. He is a teacher over on the West Coast. And he obviously, I need to give him some time to get home, to like actually settle in before jumping on the call. So we have a little bit of time. So I think we're going to do a Saber Riders as a little bon appetit for the interview. Just because, you know what, oh shit. Thank you for the super chat, Justin, for all the effort you put into these streams. I mean, I sent like 9 emails. Oh no, wait, hold on. Fleshwife is saying don't undercut it. I slave away for you, my adoring audience. You true loyal. Huh? Wait. Why didn't that work? What the hell? Wait a minute. I had a good ass animation ready for that. There it goes. Unfollow and hit follow again. I demand that people recognize the work I put into that. Oh, hey, okay, Fleshwife. Yes, I will stop berating and the very nice people doing nice things, okay? Okay, you're making a good point. Oh, man. Chris Heptich says, what? Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you for the sub. But also, why is this still not working? Oh, maybe... What? God damn it. God damn it. Why is this? I had a cool GIF. I am uploading. Okay. All right. There should be a cool Tracula that shows up when that happens. Oh, well. I can't, oh, well. I made GIFs. The point is I made GIFs and I assigned them, but it's still just leaving me with the zombie boy. Ah, well. For next time. Zombie Runner is too powerful, Andy. You're right. Okay. Whatever. I thought I was doing something cool. Thank you. Thank you for trying to help me. Also, thank you for the sub tier 1, Professor Pig. Hey, Kasim. Thank you for the YouTube. Every little bit helps. Get those alerts. Let people know when Cartoon Dumpster Thursday is happening. 'Cause I'm short again with the super chat. Thank you for each email you sent to make this all happen. Thank you. Oh Hey Reeve says change it through the website instead of the app. Yeah, maybe. Oh, can I do this? Dare I get away with this? Oh my God, can I try? Let me do this. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Baba Booey, hell yeah. Why not, Producer Gary? Let Producer Gary do what he wants. All right, I can't do this. I can't futz with Streamlabs settings when there's 57 very nice people electing to spend their time with me right now. I'm watching on YouTube and chatting through Twitch. I have become the internet. Very impressive. Anyway, hey, thanks for the follow, Wolfie Lobo. Oop, that's not what we're looking for. There we go. Oh, yeah. Jason said he might actually watch an episode with us. We'll see where the night takes us. But imagine Van-Pires with... Hey, Queen Simia. Hell yeah. Enjoy your Zoa, Queen Simia.
Enjoy your Zoa.
But we have a little bit of time to hang out and do whatever. Yeah, Zoa's in the chat. We got Zoa's. I'm so proud of making a PNG of a can of Zoa and making it tiny. But for now, hey, thank you for the super chat, Sean Cordy, to Jared and Fleshwife for being tremendous life forms. Yes. The hugest alive people. Not to brag, but me and my wife, we are inconceivable. Rolling Stone, yeah. John Entwistle made the theme song and the ending. Like his last piece of published music was the Van-Pires soundtrack. It's insane. It's literally, again, these are the answers we're looking for. These are the things we need to know. These are the things that just might finally become clear to us tonight. And I, for one, I'm vibrating with anticipation. I might just have a full nervous collapse halfway through the interview, depending on what the answers are. But you know what? In order to calm my nerves, Thomas Shredson says, hey, Jared, besides this interview with Jason, do you have anyone else lined up? Would you be cool to hear you reminisce with Yaffy? Oh, yeah, I want to get back on having people with to chat with, to hang out, do interview stuff. I mean, I made this whole setup for a reason, but I haven't used it since I interviewed Adam Conover during my debut stream. So it's I gotta use it to good use. Oh shit! Buy yourself a ghost with this. Zoa tastes like dirt. Ah, come on. The dirt lets you know it's healthy. That's how you know it's healthy, Sol 2XL. How are you supposed to know it's not healthy unless it's got a little bit of the earth in it? That's why healthy warriors drink it, Sol. Because every can's just got a little bit of Gaia herself sprinkled in for flavor. Ooh, I gotta move that. I don't want that blocking Jason if he's watching with us later. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Saber Rider is a beautiful show, a hype machine that, frankly, I was not prepared for when we first watched it a couple weeks ago. Made by adapted from an anime by the same company that did Voltron. It's got a killer voice cast of like legendary VOs, an incredible space western concept. And as you're about to find out / remember, a theme song of the gods. But first show of the night, a little appetizer, a little amuse-bouche, Saber Riders and the Star Sheriffs.
The Star Sheriffs are ambushed by a group of dangerous outriders.
Heaven Hound is going in my tracks.
Colt is helped out by a special friend as Saber Rider comes to the rescue. Stay tuned for this thrilling adventure of Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs.
Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs in the sky. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Avril and Sanders. Best part of my week? I'm glad Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs is a highlight. It is for me. Oh, a Lynn Borman joint. Shit, they got... Oh, hello, friend.
That's it, partner. You just stay on that nice rock. Don't move. Yeah. Hey, come back here.
I don't know. I love this lizard already. Oh, that's so good. Why is he chasing the lizard?
Give up, you varmint!
Is this some Wile E. Coyote shit?
I got you. I wonder what Cope went off to. Well, I hope he's not out somewhere getting into trouble again. Hey, Colt! Here! Hey, fellas, look what I got! Colt! Well, what do you guys think of my new pet? I told you I'd bring back something wild.
He looks weird.
He thinks you're funny looking, too. You want to pet him, partner?
No way! He's got horns!
Those aren't horns. They're just love nubs.
Well, I think...
Love nubs.
What do you think, Fireball?
They're not horns.
Whatever.
They're just love nubs.
Bad news. We've lost contact with an outpost. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go check it out.
Which outpost?
New Dallas. You know how important it is.
April's right.
Ah! What's that?
Hey, enjoy your Zoa, Mixic.
My new pet. gross.
That's enough, chum.
What you collect the ickiest things.
Come on, let's move out now.
Enjoy your Zola.
New Dallas may be under attack.
Attack? You really think so?
Yes, I've been expecting trouble on that.
We have to protect New Dallas ever since Neo San Antonio was destroyed in the Cowpoke Wars.
Part of the range. It's top secret. You've been there, eh, Colt?
Yep, definite signs of outrider activity.
Guys, did everyone know about this but me?
I knew about it.
Me too.
I did as well. I think you were asleep.
Remember the new Alamo
Probably dreaming
hypnotic
of some big
brilliant.
race.
What do you know about racing, cowpuncher?
Nega JR.
Anytime you want to try out your Bronco Buster against my Red Fury Racer, just say the word.
Keep Astro Austin weird. Keep them coming.
All right.
Love me some
Do we
Texas
have a job to
bits.
do or what?
Oh, 80s anime computers. I love you.
My trigger fingers itch.
I've got the reins.
Okay, Fireball?
Hit it.
Car Ramrod. Car Ramrod. Cut it out.
Yes, sir. Sure feels good to be back in the saddle again.
Then kindly engage your Winchester tracking controls.
You got it. Winchester tracking controls are on.
Good.
Enjoy your Zoa, Brian
An
Moss.
outrider hideout somewhere
Literally.
Enjoy
nearby.
your Zola.
All right. I'll be on the lookout for it. If I spot anything, you'll be the first to know.
While you're at it, tell me if you spot that iguana. I hope it's not crawling around here.
You'll have to ask Colt about that.
Yes, Colt. Where is the little creature?
I put him in the tanning room under the sun lamp. He loves it there.
Maybe you can get him a little bathing suit.
Hollow the
With a
Second,
pair
how
of
dare you if
sunglasses
only
to go
Cowboy
with it.
Bebop was this good.
Not a bad idea. He'd be the fanciest lizard on the frontier.
Fun's over, boys. We're here.
All right, let's go see what we're up against.
That's New Dallas.
Begin landing procedure.
I mean, Neo Texas is fine, but once you go to New Mexico, that's where shit gets real.
It looks like we're too late. The outpost is in ruins.
Is anyone here?
Yoo-hoo! Seems like the Outriders
Our
finished the job before
cyborg
we got
kids.
here.
Yes, the settlers have been driven away, and the outriders are all gone.
Well, maybe not all. There could be some still in there.
Let's look.
Hold on. Now, let's size up this situation before we go ambling in. Listen, real close.
Mississippi. Very good, Haven. Heaven.
Yeah, they're out there, all right. Outriders. And they know we're here. Look out!
Oh, that's like something only 80s anime bullets do.
Well,
That like little curve attack, that little like
we're here.
death beam.
Look out!
Oh, God, I missed that.
I thought you had nerves of steel.
Well, I do.
There's another one.
That sure was a close one. It's a good thing I've got reflexes like a rattlesnake.
Colt, it was me who saved you.
Oh, how clearly is the original Japanese audio like, Nani desu bakano? Aya!
It was a close one. It's a good thing I've got reflexes like a rattlesnake.
Colt, it was me who saved you.
Yeah, fireball, get him. Everyone, shoot casually at them. Really literally just like be chill as you fight for your lives.
They've got us pinned down.
Do they ever?
Yeah, and we walked right into it.
I say we rush them.
We'd be blasted to bits.
Brady's right, kid. Come on, let's circle around. I'll hang back, draw their fire.
Well, keep your head down.
Please, thank you for the insight.
Keep your head down. That's funny. Darn, my favorite hat.
Oh yeah, go for the hat.
Got it. Whose bright idea was this anyway?
I hope Colt got away all right.
Oh, now they have jetpacks?
Well, look who decided to join us.
Yep, numero uno's back. Now, let's hit him.
Here's yours.
Ooh, goddamn. That was a shot.
So long, amigos.
Is this Sakuga? Does this count? They're like having fun with perspective and anatomy.
Ditto, cowboy. Look.
Oh shit, it's Boba Fett. We got a Boba Fett. Or I'm sorry, Robert Fudd. Legally distinct Boba Fett. Robert Fudd. This is some goddamn... Do you remember how last week's episode was just like insanely weird and upsetting and about Jesse Blue, and this episode they just went right into full-on ass-kicking action set pieces in the ruins of New Dallas? God, I love anime. God, I love this show. All these speeder bikes and henshin a-go-go people. Oh yeah, he did talk like a bad Jack Nicholson.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We sure chased them off. I'll bet they're going for reinforcements.
That's quite possible. Vapor beings don't give up that easily. When we blast them, it just sends them back to their own dimension. It doesn't hurt them to keep trying.
Here they go!
Oh shit! Anime nerds, what's the name of that thing? Like the Ito something circus? When in a mech anime, they just have like the giant thing of missiles going everywhere. We just have like a little micro version of that. It's short for Boba Tea Fettuccine. Last episode, I can't date this girl, so I'm gonna be big mad and join the dark side. This episode, literal gunfights and trying to murder people. The Macross Missile Massacre, says LES. Yeah, maybe. No, there's like some other... Itano Circus, Bourbon Weather, boom, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Oh, you had to look it up. Well, still, excellent Google skills. I'm sure you had to enter for... No, it's not Love Nub. It's not Love Nub, although that it will be forever burned into my vocabulary for the rest of the season. Justin finally caught up on Attack on Titan, and man, that plot swerved in a direction I did not see coming. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, if it had to go in a direction, because it's like a big mystery box, there's definitely, like, the whole show is premised on there being some big, dumb, crazy secret about this world. I don't know. I kind of dug it. I kind of dug it. I mean, of course, I also had to do research for a whole episode about it. Oh my God. The One Hypnotic Ranking of Kings is so good. It's so good. God, I just want more of it. Last I checked, it was like kind of a sleeper hit because it wasn't fully like scanlated. And so people didn't like even have spoilers to work with, really. But I desperately just want to pick up the manga and just immediately start devouring that story. Mixic, it's so good. It's so good. It's like this amazing mix of cute and fantasy. And I don't know. But whatever, I'm behind on it. I still haven't finished the new season of JoJo, and I was like a JoJo apostle during parts 2 and 3. And because of I swear to God, it's the Netflix curse. When you dump all of it at once, it's not as exciting. Now I'm just rambling about anime. I got overexcited. There's too much Zoa in my blood. Whatever. Okay, when we last left our heroes, big old gunfight. There's an iguana. The iguana is definitely going to come back because obviously the episode is named after the iguana.
What's the word, Top Sword? Blast off. Let's see if we can't find their base of operations.
He's got love notes. He's coming back.
Do you see anything on the scanner?
Yes, faint traces of alien vapor.
And where there's
I'm
vapor,
sorry,
there
what
could
was
be.
the- what was
Do you
on the
see
scanner?
anything on the?
Okay. All right. I get it.
Do you see anything on the scanner?
Yes, faint traces of alien vapor.
And where there's vapor, there could be vapor beings, like Outriders.
That's a good possibility. But we won't really know unless we send a scout.
I'll volunteer for that job.
Wait, Colt. What makes you think I'm going to send you on such a dangerous assignment?
Well, I thought it was obvious, partner. I'm the best. Numero uno.
Oh,
Yes,
Colt.
it's true. You are an
brash
excellent
American.
scout. But I'm going myself.
Wait a minute. That's not fair.
Tough luck, numero uno. Guess today you're numero dos.
Don't take it personally, chum, but you are a bit brash.
Who says I'm brash?
Boys, why not flip a coin?
All right, Top Sword. Heads or tails?
Neither. To be safe, let's use my coin.
You don't trust me, huh? Well, that's okay. I like a man who plays it close to the vest.
It'll be a rough mission, Colt. You can still back out.
No dice, Saber Rider. Get set. Heads I go, tails you go. Ready? Here it comes.
God, I'm so invested in this coin flip. Is it? I can't tell.
Looks like I'm the winner.
Wait, let me see that coin.
Why? You think I switched them? Here. It's the same coin you gave me, partner. Of course, it's not the same one I flipped. This one's got heads on both sides.
Oh, you
Stallion power!
cheating American. God, the music.
Reckon I'll just land up here and see if I can't turn something up. Now, if I was a robot wrangler, where would I hide out? Maybe up there.
Ooh, love that little flare.
Sure enough, there it is, the Wrangler hideout. I better get back and warn the others.
Oh, dang! The army of people with guns I was looking for. I didn't have a contingency plan for what to do. When the squadron of fully armed robots I was looking for find me.
Follow that cowboy. He went that way. Well, I tried.
Oh no! It's RoboFud!
I think I lost him. try Plan B.
Oh, he's a big boy. Hey, Michael, thanks for subbing.
I don't think I like the odds in this shootout.
Ramrod,
Oh no, I'm
Bronco
totally
Buster.
not prepared for this fight. My friend told me I wouldn't be
Colt,
prepared for it.
come in, please. He should have contacted us by now. I'm really getting worried.
Me too. Something must...
Torgo, that is not the same crevice from last week. I definitely... Yeah, no. The other crevice was way more vaginal.
A renegade!
Like, absolutely, like, that's just like, I'm not gonna be Freudian here. Hey, Creamfilled Bacon Donut, thank you for the super chat. No, this is just a hole. Jesse Blue emerged from the womb of the earth. That was symbolism, that was evocative. This is just a hole in a rock.
Ramrod to Bronco Buster. Colt, come in, please. He should have contacted us by now. I'm really getting worried.
Me too. Something
Everything
must
is
have happened.
ionic.
I should have never sent him on such a dangerous mission. It was a serious mistake. As captain, I should have been the one to go.
You can't take everything on yourself, Saber. Colt knew what he was in for.
Meanwhile, I have no idea what I'm in for. I'm gonna yee my last haw, partners.
This is great. That thing's getting ready to blast me, and I'm stuck here like a sitting duck.
Love Nub!
Showing me a way out.
Love Nub.
Now it's big enough.
And that's how babies are made.
Partner, that getaway was too close for comfort.
Outriders ahead.
Okay, I'm ready for him.
Music. Yeah.
Bronco Buster and Ramrod, come in.
Colt, Saber Rider and Fireball need you. They're in the area of Painted Rock Canyon.
I'm on my way. Stallion power.
Thomas Redison, you're the very idea of a cowboy hat motorcycle helmet is you're basically giving your head a spoiler. The vertical lift from the Coriolis effect would just rip your head clean off. This is a terrible. That's why you haven't seen it. It's physics, raw aerodynamics.
Oh! There they are. Nice to see you, boys. Saber, Colt's okay.
I never doubted him for a moment.
What?
Why does the horse have little antenna? Just because that's where his horse ears would be? Fun fact, if you don't remember, the horse's name is Steed. Steed. Just so we're clear, Saber Rider had a robot horse made, and he named him the other word for horse.
I did find their hideout, so if y'all don't mind, happy trails.
Wait! You can't go after him alone! Oh, not again.
Outriders, beware. That should help even up the score.
We've got to catch up with him.
There he is.
And the renegade. April, you'd better come get us.
Will do.
Wait, does Ramrod work? Ramrod was just like bombed in the last episode.
Smooth moves, April.
Thanks.
Let's go. All right, Fireball. Rev it up.
Ooh, look at that. God damn.
What a
Sorry, I have to see that shot one more time. Artistry, money, excitement. Ah.
What a slowpoke!
Even as a kid, it's shit like that when you were watching this as a child of the 80s and like you had no concept of what anime was. You had no idea, but for some reason, some cartoons hit so much harder than the other cartoons and you have no idea why. There's just like you have no concept of aesthetics, you have no concept of style. But like just out of nowhere, there's just those crazy shots like that one right there with the giant robot, and you're like, oh, this is the stuff. Makes my brain go, yeah.
Okay, everybody, the renegade unit is up ahead. Get in here, Colt. Fast!
Ramrod will now take navigational control.
Acknowledge, AK.
Peter Cullen.
Navigational control on. Ramrod challenge phase 1.
Why do the cockpits have to move in an elevator?
Move them out. Power stride and ready to ride.
The robot also has a cowboy hat. And a little cape.
Look out!
Yeah! I'm sorry, did you just kick that robot in the face? They have roundhouse kick technology?
Ready, chums. Aim low, 5-0.
Oh, I thought they were going to shoot him in the robot did. What? I'm sorry, once again, going back, I got to see that, like, little chest blow-up display.
Get ready,
Oh.
chums.
Oh, you think secret guns in your chest is
He's
cool?
got a weak foothold. Right.
Shabam. Just spray and pray.
Talk about a meltdown.
Yes, that robot's working parts won't be working again for a long time.
So, Cole, tell me, has your pet iguana learned any tricks yet?
No, but I've learned a few things. When I was trapped back at that cave, I found out what it feels like to be a little critter caught by a big critter.
Is this our
Now
lesson?
I know it's wrong to keep any critter that doesn't want to be kept, even a leaping lizard. Surprises you guys, huh? Well, he reminds me of myself. We were both born to be wild.
Colt, you're a constant source of amazement.
That right? I think she likes me. Now, you go off and have a good time, and thanks for the help when I needed it.
Farewell, love nub.
The iguana never did get the sunglasses he'd been promised, but he did us a great...
Oh, God, I need to get Rob Paulson. I need to get Rob Paulson on the line. I need to find a way to interview him. Just so I can ask him how it felt to read the line, that iguana never did get the sunglasses we promised him. I'm sorry. Let me hear that one more time.
The iguana never did get the sunglasses he'd been promised, but...
I love it. I love it so much.
he did us a great service. He reminded us just what a big place the new frontier is. Big enough for all creatures, great and small.
Yeah. Rob Paulson won't answer to a goddamn petition, Jenna. He's a wild stallion, untamed. You know what? I never actually looked this up, but do you think I can find the Star Musketeer? I wonder if the OP is like online. Say Jushi Bismarck. I'm really curious. I'm genuinely curious what like the actual theme song sounds like.
Call me, call me.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a vibe. Very vaporwave. The most vaporwave Georgia. It is missing the whip crack. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Please tell me I'm not the only one that immediately was like, oh, erect nipples. Oh, they gave the robot nipples that go boing. I'm sorry. Space is cold, says Vince. Interesting, because in Japan, this is just pet theory, like right off the bat. In Japan, the robot is the bigger toy because it's like Gundam set the whole like industry on fire, but it's in America the action figures of the heroes are what sells. So I think maybe they de-emphasized the robot a little for the American intro.
Call me.
One more time. Just gotta get it going. I love this, like, just the computer 80s demo wireframe shit. Just makes me so happy. God, love yourself as much as Japan loved the aesthetics of the Amiga demo scene. Hey, Ractoony, happy to see you. Okay, Justin, you said that as a joke. When do you think in Japan animators were like, okay, guys, all our female characters need giant bazongos? The answer is in the 2000s, when the only form of anime that was making any profit from merchandising after pirating and illegal streams kind of just kneecapped the entirety of like the formerly insanely profitable VHS and DVD market. And so all of a sudden, the female characters had to just be like, if your characters did not sell body pillows and vinyl figurines, you were like your studio was in danger of financially collapsing. And so all of a sudden, all the incentives were in place to just like, if a character can, why not? Like every fetish, every niche, everything like just had to be completely just for the lowest common denominator. And that completely changed like anime character design. That is, I'm saying it like I know, and I feel like I know, and I could talk to somebody and they'll say, actually, you don't know, but that's what I'm saying right now.
Call me, call me,
Is there Saber Rider and Star Sheriff's toys? Did they ever make it to America? Not Yoi's toys. Like what actually? Oh my God. Yeah, why not? Why not Shaky Cam? Why does this look like hostage footage? Steve Donatello. I'd mess with it. What is? Show me Colt. Yeah. Normal ass vehicle. Oh no, the figure. Oh, that looks real cheap and bad. Oh, that's really not. I guess that's the figure that came with the toy, with the vehicle, and those are always a little lower quality. Alright, there's Colt. I would love this. I would love this, actually. For something this pointy, just give me a triangle with guns and I'm happy. Man, it's even got the sticker still on it. This guy is a collector. Oh shit! All right, now I have to buy this. Now I need this. Are you kidding me? Those pre-LED little light bulbs that they put in the toys? Oh. Oh, I like how the little American flags just are kind of off base. Bronco Buster. The Bronco Buster or Arrow Strike? And then, of course, you got the... Yeah, focus, dude, focus. The Bismarck. Promise I did not get the Motormouth game yet. Not gonna lie, it got lost by the wayside.
Kampfbereitschaftsphase 1.
Oh, this is a German thing. Oh, God, the Germany connection. Remember in the first episode when the title was like, Der Saber Rider und ein Sheriff's die Starsen?
Volle Energie. Fertig ist die Webrock-Infanterie.
All right, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hey there. Hey there. I'ma shoot ya. Again, back to hostage photos. For fans of Saber Rider all over the world. That's right. That's right. That was for us. They did this for us. Thank you, Denny Tepunkt. 28,000 people have viewed this. Huh. And now just a quick look at eBay. It's just Saber Rider and the Star Sheriff's Star Striker. I think it was spelled with a Y. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Ooh. A lot of DVDs. A lot of, but no, I don't see any toys. Maybe if I just do toys. I want it. I want it so bad. Ooh, okay, $460 for a Star Musketeer Bismarck Saber Rider Chogokin. Probably no. In Thailand, I can get a Saber Rider figure that looks way better than the one we saw in the video. Someone's selling the weird reboot comic. Kamen Rider Saber. I'm not, no, that was, no, I'm not. Maybe if I search Star Musketeer Bismarck, maybe it's just like, this just belongs to the deep weebs. I will, wait, that's the thing. That's the thing I want. $439 from Japan. No. First of all, if I raise that much money, it is going to a hot new toy called My Actual Flesh and Metal Car That I Need to Live. Fun donation goal, food and rent. I am, as much as I want to live the meme. Oh, but this doesn't come with the figure. It's got like stickers missing. And still $439. God. Whew. It is a mood. Yes, Jenna, it would be a mood. Flesh and metal car. Is it a Van-Pire? No, it's not. Oh my God. Oh God, what time is it? 8:55. All right. We're coming in close. We're coming in close to the hour. Oh boy. I'm getting a little nervous. Is there any questions that we want to ask Mr. Jason Hayes? Because obviously I have some like kind of normal, hey, what was it like doing this? How did you feel? You know, standard things. Can you give me the identity of Van Helsing? Why? The question everybody has is why. Shotgun Azoa and relax, man, you got this. All right, fine. This is the actual sound of energy drink entering my lips. Here we go. Probably won't help me calm down. I mean, okay, yes, there's the Child Bride episode, Alucard. I desperately want to know about this one with the band Star. TW Wern donating $5 through the super chat saying, this better go to the toy. How dare you? You know what? Fine. I'll start a separate savings account. and all explicitly marked donations for the toy, which by the time it fills up will be twice as expensive. And it's so crappy. It's so crappy. I don't even want it anymore. How was it pitched to him? I sent Jason an email, and I just said, this is going to be the weirdest request you will probably get. I do a YouTube channel. I'm using Avatar, and we've been watching old cartoons, and everybody has been fascinated by Van-Pires, and there's so many questions. It's in such a weird black hole of internet nostalgia. Oh yeah. We'll ask about behind the scenes stuff, definitely. And I'm just desperate to know more. I think there's there's exactly as of right now. There's TW made a tabletop RPG, which we got to play at some point. I got to do a lot of things. But I just asked very nicely, and we talked on the phone, and he was incredibly nice about it, and he seemed down. I even checked his Instagram, and he was, by the way, 69 viewers combined between YouTube and Twitch right now. Nice. I think he's eager to talk about it. I think he's a very nice dude. Oh my God. Because, there's the live action stuff. There's the voice acting stuff. It's, there's just so much to talk about. And I think having worked with nervous teenagers, he seemed like very adept at handling my nervous, emotionally frazzled adult man vibes. So, yeah. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna... Okay. All right. Here we go. I just have this up. We're back here on the landing page. So I'm going to make sure that the Zoom meeting is going. And hopefully he'll call in. I even have the I wonder if he'll be able to see me as a virtual avatar. Oh, yeah, he'll be able to see me. Oh, Fleshwife handed me tequila. She can tell I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. What's it? Where's the Hey, thank you.
Hey there.
Hey, oh my God, you're here. You're here. Oh my God, guys. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm getting you up on screen. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Come on, Zoom, behave. Oh my God, everybody, he's here. The guy is here. Oh shoot. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, come on, behave. Just once window capture, behave. I beg of you. Hold on, Jason, bubble up.
Take time, man.
I can't take my time. There's 73 people here to learn the forbidden and masterful truth.
Oh boy. Your lives may never be the same.
Would you believe it's
an hour of your life you'll never get back.
Nonsense. Okay, there's that. And then there's that.
Thank you, Brandon. Or Brad, excuse me.
Oh my God, come on.
Follow the chat at the same time as...
Oh! How long have you been watching?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. Oh my God, why? Okay, I'm deleting this layer and just starting a new layer. That's what I'm doing right now. Jason, can you describe what you're looking at right now?
On the Zoom, I just see beautiful PuppetJared and the green screen.
While you saw, we followed each other on Instagram in the Flesh universe.
Yep.
So you saw what I actually look like, and was it everything you expected?
Big and purple. I mean, that's all I expected.
All right. Zoom meeting. Why are you being so weird? Okay, that almost worked. Let's see. What if I do this?
You work that out. I'll answer some of the questions in the chat.
Hey, we got it. We got it. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vampires and motivators alike, once a generation, a show comes along that redefines what it is to be human, what it is to be a car, and also reminds us of everything we've known and loved in youth. Thank you once again for the dono. Jason Hayes. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for reaching out. I appreciate it.
Right off the bat, I want to ask you, when you got my email asking you to kind of dig up all these memories, what was your immediate reaction? What were you thinking?
My first thought was, who the hell is this? And is it, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Over the years, there's been a couple of crackpots that have kind of found me through social media, whatever, and kind of been, asses about it, right? So my first thing, I just looked you up. You gave me the links to everything that you do, and I looked it up. I was like, all right, this dude's legit. I'll give him a call back or, email back. So I just, I guess you're just on your guard, because you never know who's lurking in the shadows.
So, I mean, when you say weirdos, like, you mean that there are people like that truly the show did affect and they like are obsessive about it?
Well, for that and some other stuff that I've done, I had a mother and a 12-year-old accost me at a mall once because on an episode of Malibu CA, I broke up my character with their girlfriend. And at the time I was 25, married, my first child was born, and here I am being accosted by some mother and a 12-year-old telling me I broke up with her the wrong way. I'm like, who the hell are you? So
I'll have you know, sir, that I can't distinguish between fiction and reality. If you need to know.
Exactly. So it was just I just had to be a little cautious. That's all. But I watched your stuff. I watched some previous live streams, and it was funny. I'm a huge MST3K fan, so I thought this is great. If I get the opportunity to reach out, then let me do it.
And I'm kind of relieved that you say that, because everybody's just laying into this show because it is so mind-boggling. You said something when we talked on the phone that that was a relief, quite honestly, that even as you were filming, like everybody on set were like kind of looking at the scripts and being like, what are they making us say? Like, is it like, what was that like?
So, I guess, let me start from the beginning. The auditions were in a church basement.
Like an AA meeting. Okay.
That should have been my first clue. But the deacon of the church at Fordham University in New York City, he was running the meeting. He ended up being the showrunner. And my then girlfriend, wife now, Michelle Maring, she found the audition. She's like, you've got to go to this thing with me. This is going to be awesome. It's right up your alley. We're both a couple of nerds. It's like, this is going to be perfect. So we show up. We both got called back. Obviously, they went with me. They didn't go with her. They went with Melissa Marsala. But from the very beginning, everything we got, the instructions were, this is ridiculous. And we need you to be so. And the two guys that did it, the Gentili brothers.
You hear that, guys? Gentili, not Gentile. I had it wrong the whole time.
Super great guys, really super nice. And they were just big goofballs. I don't know if you guys remember the Sky Dancers, little fairies, you pull their string and the thing, they swirl up. They invented those things, right? These are the guys that created the Sky Dancers. So they wanted to create a show around this crazy idea that they had, and they just wanted it to be absolutely over the top and fun. That was our instruction. That was our direction. They directed everything. They had, other people that worked with them. It was non-union. We were all young. We were all just trying to feel our way around. And every single episode, every single script was met with, wait, I have to say what? And we would count. At one point, we made...
we did the same thing. We did a pun counter.
We made a drinking game out of puns at a bar in Lower Manhattan. And the crew, thank God, got me home because it was not pretty. And so, yeah, it was all tongue in cheek. The directors, the creators, they knew exactly what they were doing. And they knew, they're like, look, we'll either get picked up and continue or we'll die. And either way is fine. And that was their attitude. So let's just have a great time, be ridiculous, and have fun.
So that's what from day one, they were like, this is insane. You say like they were goofballs. Is it that kind of like Catskills, like kind of older, like ha-cha-cha-cha comedian vibe? Or like what was describe the Gentili brothers, if you can.
Describe the Gentili brothers. If 14-year-old class clowns were given a budget and told they can do anything they want except cuss, that's who they were. We have Star Wars references in there, Battlestar Galactica, Alien. I mean, we have, there's little subtle Easter eggs throughout because they loved it. Spaceballs. They were huge.
Oh, yeah.
Fans, stuff like that. They love Shakespeare. So there's a 10-minute penis joke in there.
Wait, which one was that? Which episode? Do you remember? Or do you remember?
I do.
Wait, like in vague shapes and colors, if you can remember. We've watched every single one except the last 2 episodes.
So, do you remember the deal about the sausage pizza?
Oh my God! Oh yeah. We thought that was riffs. We thought you guys just went off the script with that.
Part of it was in part.
Okay.
But they rolled with it. They're like, we'll see if it gets past censors. It did, and so
we saw you guys break. Like you're just there on screen. Just I forget what the word is in SNL when you just start laughing right there in the middle. Crack. Yeah.
And it was hysterical. We had so much fun, and not to mention, not only are we having a good time, we're all of us are like 22, 23. Garrick was 19 at the time, but we're all not 15, trying to pull off 15. Mm-hmm. We got, Van, who's really only at the time, only in his late 20s. He's only about 4 or 5 years older than us. And then we've got Leslie West, John Entwistle, all of these like legends playing music for us and hanging out on set.
Really?
It was a party. It was a 3-week party. We shot the whole thing in 3 weeks.
That's okay. So that was another big question I had, was the timing of everything. I don't want to say that things seemed rushed, but it seems like if a take was good enough, it was good enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
they rented out a studio, like a just a big, what looked like a hangar in right across in Long Island City. Right.
Silverlight?
No.
Oh,
right
okay.
near.
Okay.
But it was not. We had some money. We didn't have that much money.
I mean, according to a weird article in a Florida local paper, there was millions of dollars of animation on screen.
Oh yeah, that's where all the money went. Can't you tell?
It's okay. Oh wow, this is, first of all, I cannot stress enough how much of a relief the fact that you're telling me that you had a good time and that it was a nice, like, fun adventure, because it was either people were getting smashed after work, or there was a man with a gun in the room. That's the only thing that can accommodate.
No, we were absolutely getting smashed. My assistant, the guy that was in charge of me, the production assistant in charge of me, was the lead singer of a band called Elk out of Buffalo. And we just had a great time. It was my first series, all of our first series, series regular. All of us just young. It was New York. Everybody's being eaten alive. Like we could go and shoot, go to a studio in July and have a great time.
Gentili was a toy company that also did cartoon, the whole 80s 90s synergy thing.
Right. Yeah,
was there a toy line originally, or was there how did that work?
So there was a toy line slated. We had the mock-ups, we had the prototypes, we had all the stuff. There were all these meetings. Our contract, they weren't going to use our faces, much like the Power Rangers, things like that. Like nobody gets any rights for that because it's not your likeness, right?
Right.
But there was all these meetings. It was very, very cool. We were super excited. It was like lifelong dream of mine to be an action figure. So stoked. And the company in Italy that was supposed to press our toys, and we were going to have wings that pop out, right? And little detachable wheels and things. This is going to be really cool.
Were you going to do the Transformers thing where you're like a car and also a car-pyre?
No, I asked about that. They're like, you're not cars. You're people in your car. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. But we were going to do it, and then they pulled that contract to make a bid with Lucasfilm, and they took the prequels Star Wars line, and they canceled production on everything they were doing so that they could make the prequels, which make the prequel toys.
You're talking about those you're talking about those insane number of action figures with the little chip that came with it so that they could talk when you put it. Is that what you're
just all of the Star Wars prequels, right? The Phantom Menace and all that. It was Phantom Menace because we were, this came out in 97, so we were shooting. Well, yeah, we were shooting early 97. So our toy line, that company, whatever they got rid of everything they were doing presently, scrapped it all, and then they said, we'll pick it up second season if it comes back, but right now we're going to press all the Star Wars stuff because Star Wars is more important, which I understand. I saw A New Hope in the theater, so I'm that old. I get it, but those movies were garbage. So
everyone in the chat is being like, great, another reason to hate the prequels.
I know. Yeah, exactly. So, so yes, there was supposed to be a toy, but because it didn't get picked up, they just scrapped the whole thing. So it's unfortunate, but the prototypes, I've been told, are still in the Gentili's office. They share an office.
So there's an elephant in the room, and he's wearing a dumb gray wig and a fake mustache.
Yeah.
Mr. Van Helsing, famously as himself, did not want his name attached to the product. It is now 30 years later, 30-ish. It's a very long time. Are you at liberty to have reveal his identity or give a hint or confirm that he is not Gary Oldman?
He is not Gary Oldman, I can confirm. I am not comfortable sharing his story as it's not my story to tell. But I can say that as a young actor in New York, he was trying to lay low, but needed work and found it. And so he did the job and just said, I can do it, but I have to be uncredited. And so that's where they came up with the idea of Van Helsing himself. Since then, he has done a gazillion things. You've probably seen him 100 times. He is one of the best character actors out there. And so you'll most notably Pirates of the Caribbean. If you go back and look at Pirates, he's on the ship when Elizabeth loses her dress.
Okay.
So
folks,
I'll leave you with that, and you can search him the rest of the way.
You underestimate how insane the amount of research that people will do.
Already got an answer.
We might get it. Yeah, we might get an answer in real time. That is, thank you for that. Okay. So a lot of the questions that I wanted to ask were along the lines of, are you okay? Did they hurt you? I've heard stories about the Power Rangers sets, and it sounded like a nightmare. Like
it was. The Power Rangers was a nightmare. So we were absolutely treated with the utmost respect, kid gloves, the Golden Brick Road, all the way down the line.
I'm sorry, I have to acknowledge, chat. Van Helsing is not Johnny Depp. It was not Johnny. You're gonna have to try harder.
No, character actor, and he ended up in all the movies. But anyway, they were. Look, this was a non-union gig. I wasn't union yet at the time. None of us were. They did use union crew, local IATSE, but they couldn't afford union actors. I don't know why, because we were bottom of the totem pole, so we should have been able to. And at the time, SAG and AFTRA were two separate things, but I didn't get my AFTRA card till Malibu, CA. But everyone was great. I mean, the crew was great. The catering was fantastic. All the guest stars were super cool, being brought in. We had just this lineup of people that helped out that at the time, honestly, a lot of them I didn't understand who they were in the industry. And as years went by, I'm like, oh my God, our head wardrobe was this person. That guest star is doing that. These kinds of things you don't get when you're 23, young, dumb, and full of cum. You just kind of go through life and doing your own things. You're too self-centered and self-focused and trying to I got to make it. I got to do, when's my next rent check going to get paid? But it was a great set, great people, really.
So I think I'm going to know the answer, which is more than likely, dude, it was 1997. Nobody even thought in these terms. But the show can date itself really hard, especially in the characters of Rev and Snap. It feels like Gariaki was just constantly told to ethnic it up, because every line is just I mean the official name for the trope on the internet is the jive guy. Was there pushback on that, or was he just a working actor in 1997 who knew what the score was?
I think I don't want to answer for him, and
that's fair.
Not being a black man, I would never presume to answer for someone in that position. I don't know what conversations he had privately, if any. On set, he's a super nice guy. He was a great kid. He was the young one, so we always used to call him our little brother.
Aww.
He was so much younger than the rest of us, but it was noted, and we did note that he's expected to play in so many ways a stereotype. We all are, but his stereotype has these other racial connotations. So that was there. We were aware. I don't know that I had the voice at 23 to step up and say, and be an ally and say, listen, this kid, I'm 23, he's 19. I can say, shut the hell up and let's do this a different way. There was an incident on Malibu, CA, where I did have that gumption after my experience on Van-Pires. I was able to say there was a line that, quite frankly, was racist, and I wouldn't say it. And I had that conversation with producers, and they acquiesced. And they were like, yeah, you're right. But, I don't know if he had the language at 19.
Absolutely. It's just out of raw curiosity. If
of course.
But even if it was just pointing at this script and being like, Jesus, really, guys? That's just all. That's all.
His request. I do remember. You'd have to ask him directly, but I do remember him saying, "Can you be more urban?" And he's like, "My family's from Africa." And they are. I mean, his family is they're a super nice family too. But so again, I don't want to speak on his behalf or put words in his mouth or anything like that. So there were things that, I think in our collective society, right? And if people weren't aware, hopefully they've been aware over the last couple of years. so many things we do, especially in white America, are racist and we don't even know it yet, right? Until someone points it out. And hopefully we are aware enough to say, dude, I'm really sorry. And you never do that again, because our systemic racism goes so deep into our culture as Americans that often we say and do things we're not even aware of. So someone saying, hey, calling you out and saying, hey, that's racist, is a good thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're not punching you in the face or anything. They're just like, hey, you need to be aware. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. Thank you very much. I'm learning and I'm moving forward, and you go on. And that didn't happen at this time. But again, whether that was because we were young and didn't have that voice, I don't know. I can't answer it. It didn't happen exactly. I certainly didn't step up and say anything because
you are being so eloquent and reasonable and speaking so much truth right now that I feel ashamed to be a digital purple puppet man while this conversation is happening. While we're just playing the problematic hits, Episode 5, Bride of Dracula, the episode people on this chat constantly refer to as the Child Bride episode. What were you guys thinking while that one was going down?
That track was probably a pedophile. A little weird. Again, I'm not going to put words in Melissa's mouth, but we absolutely all knew. So inappropriate. Because as a woman in her early 20s at the time, she's like, I can say this stuff. I'm an adult, but this, I'm supposed to be 15. And I'll give her credit. She did have the voice to stand up and say, look, guys, this is not appropriate. This is not right. This and that. So I don't know exactly what was said when. That was a million years ago, and I've drank a lot since then. So I won't. But
you're saying it could have been worse.
Oh yeah, it could have absolutely been worse. But she had the knowledge. She had the gumption to step up and say, look, I can't do this. I'm supposed to be 15. Why is this so mature? I'm not we're treading on weird. You know what I mean? I don't put words in her mouth, but. She did have, I give her a lot of credit for that not being as bad as it could have been. As bad as it was, could have been worse.
This is just something I'm vaguely curious about, but the live action segments were one thing. You had the one set, and the one episode where there's a universe seemingly outside of the junkyard is, people are getting close. Blink twice if Van Helsing's actor was actually British.
Yes.
Oh, we're getting close, folks. We're getting close. Okay. The episode 2, Unleaded Zeppelin. God, the puns.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, so what was that like? Because that had original sets. That had Star, the band. Those were real musicians of some kind?
No, they're real musicians. The guitarist played with Billy Idol for years. The lead singer did a lot of backup stuff. I mean, again, we had these musicians. We had legendary musicians as part of this band that made the soundtrack, right? So they could tap into the music community. Our rap party was off the chain because it was like a freaking rock and roll show. And Star, what you saw is what you get. They were very much themselves. The bassist was from Japan, spoke no English, and just went where they pointed for him to go. Really nice, really kind, great bass player. I'm a bass player in my own band, Pinch Dogs, but he was fantastic. But the band were really this crazy. They were really this. I mean, hey. You're going to eat that sandwich? That's just catering rocks. They were up here 110% all the time. But with the exception of the school, like the very first episode, and then this episode, we go, well, you'll see. We'll talk later. The school and then the tour bus, and the salvage yard. We were super excited, mostly because it was just a change of pace. And we got to use, when we shot the scene where we're in front of the bus and we see Dracula up in the air and all this other stuff, we went to this separate soundstage that was as big as a football stadium. And they put this little bitty dot up in the corner that would travel. It had like a laser pointer, like the cat toy kind of laser pointers. And that was Track. And we would follow Track and Ambula and Cadaver and everybody in Automaniac with these laser pointers. And we'd look up and just follow them around. And then that was the track for the animators to use. We had so much fun with that episode. And then the band did a little concert, and then we all got soused. It was great.
The animated segments, from what I can tell, again, cutting edge, 1997. You did not do this for a children's show. This, you know, the very 3DS Max, the software was not used for this.
No, this was the first one.
Did you record your voiceover tracks before the live segments or after? Because it feels like a lot of what I'm trying to get at is there are moments in the animated segments where it feels like the original script as written, they just can't do it. And so they had to just change up what was happening.
So we recorded everything. We shot everything first. Okay. All the live action we shot. And each episode, but we shot each episode in order. Like it wasn't like a film shoot where, you know, you shoot part of episode 13 here and part of episode 5 there and things like it was. This is episode 1. We're going to do it. So they shot much like a TV show, with the exception of what you saw tonight or what you're going to see tonight. That was the last episode we shot.
Oh,
I recall, because of what happens at the end, but I don't want to spoil it.
Wait,
anyway.
There's I forget. I think in the end of episode 9, there's a whole montage segment of everybody like playing with soft rock music and everybody laughing as if it's the last episode. And we couldn't tell whether the episodes are out of order or if you guys literally just were a minute and a half short on runtime and just did it. Oh, that was probably.
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, so they.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I just got a notification.
Enjoy your Zoa.
Jason, is there someone just sent you $50.
All right.
Yeah, I'll Venmo you, I guess. We'll figure that out. Or actually, I know you work with is Kissing in a Tree Productions, or I know you're a teacher. I know you do a lot of really nice things. Is there like can we divert this? I don't know what's happening right now.
No, that's fine. I'll touch. I know there's a lot of questions in the chat that I haven't responded to. I apologize. Because I'm short, was saying some stuff, I think, and Sean, somebody, and Rumi. I don't know. I'm trying to catch it at the same time. I don't know how you do this, Jared.
Terribly. The answer is inadequately.
But I apologize to those that if I'm not trying to blow anybody off. So anyway, yes, I teach. I've been teaching now for 21 years. LUSD Teacher of the Year 2018. Woohoo! But beyond that, Kissing in a Tree Productions is a production company my wife and I run. We've done several short films. We've done a couple of web series. Most recently, Need Money for College Cooking Show, which is still up. We haven't. There's no more episodes now, but it is still on YouTube. And my wife is an incredible actress and writer and director. And we've been married almost 24 years now, and we got 2 kids and who are now adults, and which is bananas. But yeah, I mean, you do what you do when it's time to do it, you know. And so Van-Pires was this great thing, which led to actually for all that it is, and all all that it should have been or wanted to be. It did open a lot of doors to communication for a lot of production companies and casting directors, et cetera, et cetera. And, the other folks have gone on and done some really great things. I've been very, very lucky. I got another series pretty quickly after that. I was up for, it was between me and Eric McCormick and a couple other people for Will and Grace.
Oh.
And went to producers for Will and Grace. And if you look up Eric McCormick in '97, he looks a lot like Axel. But I was there, and the producers were like, "Yeah, you still look like a kid because you just got done playing a 15-year-old. He looks actually like he's in his 20s." Like, okay, but I got something else for you, and they flew me out to LA for this new show, which turned out to be Malibu, and worked out great. And I've got a lot of great experiences there. You get to work with people in the industry and through the music. I've worked with more amazing people in the music industry, believe it or not, through theater, through film, through television, in part because of John Entwistle, God bless him. And so the opportunities are what they are. When we had our first child, I stayed home. My wife went to find work, and then she was like, "Yeah, I don't like this. Can you find something? Because I want to stay home with our baby." And because we wanted the parent to be home early on. So I said, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do." And I found substitute teaching, and it turned into this other career, which I still do. I still act, I still produce, I still write. I've got my band whose singles are coming out next month.
Oh, wait, what's the name of the band?
The band's called Pinch Dogs.
Ooh.
And, you can look them up on Instagram, official Pinch Dogs. But it's just things happen when they're supposed to happen, and I wouldn't begrudge my teaching career. Teaching's a giant pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you. The profession is horrible. You're treated like garbage. The kids, amazing. The kids are great. Creating is great. Somebody I think asked what I taught. I teach theater. I have 5 teaching credentials, 3 degrees. I have all this other stuff that allows me to teach a bunch of things. Right now, I'm only teaching theater, acting, and theater production. But it's just I'm very lucky. I'm not pissed off that I didn't get famous. I'm not, I don't have a lot. I didn't end up, on the club floor, at least during the internet age. So, the thing about moving forward from this is you take the opportunities that come. I've been able to shoot some really great stuff. I've been in some really great stuff. I've done some really great performances. I've done some really crap performances because sometimes that's what happens.
Someone in the chat has a very good question. Have your students ever discovered Van-Pires?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It's funny because they watch it very much the same way that
we do.
It's like, oh my God, is that you? Wow! And I'm usually met with, "You look so young, Mister." I guess what? I was, So they've seen that. They've seen, they end up finding stuff. These guys, they're better on the internet than us, right? So. You mentioned one thing. The first thing the kids do when you walk in, first day of school, they Google you.
Oh my God!
So it's not, it's when I started teaching, I had a beard. My hair was down to my waist. No one could recognize me, so there wasn't an assumption. And then about a year and a half into teaching, I cut my hair off and shaved. And then suddenly all my students started recognizing me from the TV show I had just been on that was for their age group. And that was awkward, but it was fun. And, you get over that stuff quick. And now it's fun. It's a topic of conversation.
I'm just going through some of the chat questions. I want you to know someone said that having learned that Van-Pires was not the product of a insane Stockholm Syndrome situation, is now heavily considering a Van-Pires tattoo. I think this is the person who also tracked down the DVDs on eBay after episode 2.
Dude, that exhaust logo
is very good. It's very good.
It is badass.
I have to acknowledge that another in-joke that became very popular is someone started creating an insanely detailed backstory for Van Helsing in which he was a traumatized Vietnam veteran. Something about the stars and bars bandana in the first few episodes.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Really just gave him that dark energy. But they quickly, they got rid of that. They knew. They
learned fast. The episode was already shot, and they were like, "We're not going back."
Yeah. So you talk about the rap party. I'm sure there was a premiere of some kind. Like, what was the energy in the room? Like, people are drunk, people are having fun. You have an insane display on screen.
At the rap party, we got to see the first episode with about 50% of the animation done.
Mm-hmm.
So the energy, we saw it before we were inebriated.
Mm-hmm.
Or they screened it rather before that. And it was exciting because this is the first CGI TV show on at the time, right? It was brand new technology outside of Disney's Toy Story and all that stuff. And so it was really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We had something that was unique, brand new. We were going to live or die by it. It was going to either blow up like nothing else before, or it was going to die on the vine. We had an amazing soundtrack. Truly. I can't even, like, I'm a musician, and my dad was a musician and a band director. And so when these musicians are coming in and they're at the rap party, John Entwistle, the Who played at the Meadowlands the night of our rap party, and he came after the gig to come to our rap party with his entire band. So the energy was fantastic, right? Because we'd never seen anything like this before. The only thing I knew of live action and animation at that time was, Mary Poppins. But for this to happen, it was just like, I'm a part of history somehow. Like, we all had that kind of energy, And yeah, looking back on it, man, it is a steaming pile, but it's a fun steaming pile. And I know how much fun we had doing it. So I got nothing but smiles looking back on it.
This is such an insane relief to hear. Do you know how such a legendary musician got involved with this fly-by-night thing?
That I don't know. I don't know how they hooked it up. I do know that the Gentili brothers were friends with Leslie West from Mountain.
Okay.
They knew him, and Leslie West. I mean, the man knew everybody. So I'm assuming, this is a giant assumption, giant leap on my part, that he made the phone calls because, or at least had his people reach out, to all of these legends, and the minute, I'll never forget meeting John Entwistle at the rap party. That's all I wanted. I didn't care about the show at the moment. I was just like, quick story. In high school, I did a play about a Who concert in Cincinnati where 8 people died. It's a true story. I don't know if anybody on this is old enough to know it, but in, I think it was 1980, 81. The Who played in Cincinnati, and it was festival seating. They opened the doors, and 8 people got trampled to death. The Who had no idea at the time. They played, and as soon as they found out, they cut the show. They're like, we're done. And so, but the play was about one of the kids that died. He was just a 17-year-old kid. And he and his best friend had gone, and whatever. Long story short, I was in that play in high school. I'm all excited to meet John Entwistle. I want to talk music. I want to talk Daltrey's voice. I want to talk Pete Townshend's wizardry. I want to talk everything and anything to do with the Who. Everything. Quadrophenia is underrated. It's like the best album ever. I'm all jacked. I meet John. He's like, "Oh, you're Jason. It's a pleasure to meet you." I'm like, "Dude, you don't even know. When I was in high school, I did a play when you did a show and people died."
That was the first thing out of your mouth.
First thing out of my mouth.
Oh my God.
I felt like such an idiot, and I went, "Oh my God, I don't even know what to say to you now. I'm so sorry." And he's like, "Sit down," and he waves over to the bartender, who brings a fifth of, I think it was Johnny Walker Black, if I'm remembering correctly. And he and I split that whole thing. And he told me story after story about being on the road, how they felt, what it was like to go through that, the trauma that the team, and the therapy that the whole band went into after this, how they tried to reach out to the families and help them and just do all this. I mean, we sat, and I'm not even kidding you, for 2 hours, I sat and had a conversation with John Entwistle over a fifth of Johnny Walker Black. It was, to this day, I love my wife. One of the best nights of my life. One of the best days, one of the best moments of my life. I'm married, I have children. Those days were wonderful. I sat with John Entwistle for 2 hours and talked about everything. It was amazing.
Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Jason, I don't know what your schedule is.
Queen Simeon knows it.
Oh my.
Queen Simeon knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was horribly tragic. But I couldn't believe I said that. I just felt like such an idiot. He was great and gracious and wonderful and took it to heart and sat and we just talked. It was great.
Honestly, that story is the most relatable thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I've definitely done something similar, but it didn't end with a wholesome heart-to-heart. It was definitely like, oh, okay, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jason, I don't know what your schedule is, but would you be willing to watch an episode with us? No is an okay answer. I've taken up a lot of your time.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. This might take even more fiddling. So hold on. Oh, no, right. My notes. They saw my notes. Let me get this window capture open. Oh, yeah, that works. Boop.
Oh, that's unleaded Zeppelin right there.
That is unleaded Zeppelin. There we go. Doing pay no attention to the puppet behind the mirror. We are watching. That's right. Axel himself, the Leonardo of the group. Here.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me move over. Join me on the decrepit chair. There we go. Two new friends. Just right as rain, hanging out together. This is, and I have to share the screen with you over in Zoom so that you can keep parody. Could you imagine doing this without parody? Dear God. Ugh, the worst. Share screen.
I have to apologize to all the people in the chat. I'm not answering questions. There's so many questions that I just didn't even see. I'm so sorry.
Can you see my browser screen in the Zoom?
I can.
Oh, brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, this is... Wait. Oh, no, but now we lost you on the stream. God, why? Why is everything that I love bad?
Can you still hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Good.
All right, hold on. Window capture, come back to me. Oh my God, why? Technology.
Thanks, Remy.
Aw. Oh yeah, answer some questions, quick.
Yeah, all right. Do we still do voice acting these days? When called upon, yeah. You hiring? Yeah, I do from time to time. What were the Van-Pires like tracking? You know what? We never met the voice actors for all the bad guys. Never met them. In fact, some of them were recorded in San Francisco where they were doing all of the CGI stuff. So I actually never met the actors that were the voices of all of the folks. And I don't think I answered the rest of your question, Jared. We shot all the live action. We did the voice. We did all the VO and all the ADR in August, and then the wrap party was at the end of August. So once they had something to show us. So all of that stuff, there were some times you'll notice a lot, I'm sure you've noticed, that there's a lot of like repeat movements. So they recycled a lot of movements of the motivators, you know, but just because it costs too much money to make more.
All right.
So
come on, work. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I lost you again. God.
I did that earlier when you asked about. You said looks like my wife is off camera. She's not. I'm in a shed. I turned my tool shed into an art studio, and my youngest is in college as a dance major. And when they were doing Zoom last year for all their classes, we put a dance floor in here, and I record stuff for my band out here. So I'm in a like 10 by 10 shed. She's in the house, probably eating dinner, which I should do soon. On set size, what? Maybe 4 locations or so. 1 exterior. Oh yeah. We talked about the interiors. I'm just scrolling through and picking questions until you tell me otherwise, Jared.
This is super jank. This is super jank. It's gonna. I think the time delay won't be oppressive, but I'm sending you the link in chat. If you can open the YouTube link on your side.
I'm watching. I'm watching your.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That might create
your live stream off to the side, just to, that's where I'm seeing the chat.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit play on the episode. If you see something, or if you're like, oh, this shit, like, tell me to pause, and we'll go back and we'll talk it out. Okay.
Yeah. No problem. If somebody has a question that I inadvertently ignored, just throw it back up there, and I'll try to answer it. Maybe I can type it.
The audio doesn't, for some reason, these rips.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a couple. It comes in about halfway through, I think, this episode.
Oh my God, here we go.
Oh boy.
My video card is begging for death. The encoders are just...
Take on human
there we go.
Life. The Van-Pires suck the gas from innocent cars to feed their need for speed and drain the planet of all its fuel. Only 4 teenagers, transformed by the meteor, stand between the Van-Pires and a world sucked dry and running on empty. Part team,
you were already a handsome man, but you are extremely leading man material.
I appreciate that.
And get in gear. The Van-Pires are here.
Yeah. Mementos and props from the show. I got a whole folder of stuff.
What?
Well, what do you see?
Who did the intro? The John Entwistle band. I'm not hearing any. Oh, are you guys hearing the music?
Yeah.
I'm wasting
I put it on mute so it didn't interfere. Sorry about that.
How many times do I have to tell you?
They're doing their villain shenanigans.
This map is leading us right to our precious quarry. The remains
no, I am
of
not
the great
video in the
beasts
opening
who have
title
been
credits.
fermenting
I don't know who that is, but I know the John Entwistle band did the music.
Wait, you're not the radical dude in the beginning?
No, that's not me.
What? It's so inherently implied. I mean, you're the only... Because
it is.
It's heavily implied that you are because you're the cool every white boy. Nuke is the dum-dum. We talked about Rev and Snap as their respective stereotype roles.
Yep.
So hey kid, this is the backstory. That's so weird that's not you.
Yeah, no, it's not me.
Oh my God.
Fossil fuel?
Yes, we are standing over an incredibly rich mine of untapped fuel.
Believe it or not, they're looking for fuel.
All we have to do is...
No way.
Watch the hand!
There's no bigger environmental message in anything in the story, right? It's just, well, if they're vampires but they're cars, they suck gas, right?
Ideas.
Wait!
Yep.
Look, Ambulance.
The whole
skeleton.
it was a running joke on set that they suck ass. But
They suck. Chad, I'm disappointed in you. Nobody made that joke. I didn't make that joke. It was right there the whole time. They suck gas.
Found in the boneyard.
Oh my God.
You bonehead.
they're so many times, Axel. How many times in the series does Axel say, what is it? I got me some car. I got me some gas. Everybody else can kiss mine. Whoa!
Oh my God. Oh, there's a bluesman in this one.
Oh yeah.
Amazing, my man. Amazing.
Jomo something.
So it couldn't be a bigger crowd for you,
Jomo
my man.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry to do this. I think whoever did this trivia, McKinley Morganfield was a real person. It's the name of a musician known as Muddy Waters. Oh no, wait, no, whatever. I thought I remembered a thing. Sorry.
That was where the character name. That's not him, the actor, obviously, but that's where they got the name. Yeah.
Heaven Hound, you're correct. We're getting a dinosaur vampire.
Audience, when I'm playing the blues, makes no matter to me if it's 1 or 1,000, so long as the people's listening.
Reeves back on it again.
Just putting them to sleep.
The bluesman is one of the GIs Van Helsing met when the Anzacs pulled out back in Nam.
Legendary or something.
Yeah, a legendary boar.
Yeah, well, shoot, guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta scram, because I gotta cram for this huge math test and also...
and I gotta help my mom make some macaroni.
This is the part of the show where everybody pretends they're actually children with lives outside of the junkyard.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Silly me, we gotta go, we gotta hook up and...
Whoa, amigos, where's the drag race? The party's just beginning.
Hey, don't sweat it, Van.
You do realize who this man is, don't you?
Actually, Ben, we didn't study for this quiz.
This here is McKinley Morganfield, bluesman extraordinaire, one of the bedrocks of rock and roll, man.
Yeah, spoiled little kids.
Classic old-timey bluesman hanging out with his weird and his children friends.
Weird hippie
This man
Vietnam PTSD guy in a junkyard with 15-year-olds.
Blues, rock and roll, it's all ancient history to them.
Yeah, his catchphrase is amigos. He's wearing a Rastafarian hat today. He's just all over the place.
Hold up, hey, let's just put the brakes on, amigos, all right?
Come on, stick around. I told my adult friend that there'd be 4 children to hang out with us.
Right.
Out an opportunity of a lifetime.
You're embarrassing me in front of my blues legend.
Like you said, he's a...
How much of the live action scenes were improv?
All right, listen, I'm gonna pull a little geezer rank on you because
sometimes 5% and every once in a while 80%.
I want you to give him another chance. All right?
Sometimes it was just
not only is he a great musician, he's my
we're just like this needs something else. I would, kids wouldn't say that. We were young enough and full of ourselves enough to think that we knew what to say and how to challenge writers. Stupid.
Why don't you
just ego.
But I mean, normally I'd agree, but these writers maybe had a point.
Well, and they were the brothers were super great about all right, let's try that. Oh, that was funny. All right, we'll keep it. Oh, that wasn't funny. Let's do it my way. They didn't. Nothing fazed those guys.
One thing, okay? Tonight, you come back here tonight and you listen to my man.
He was in his late 20s. I don't know exactly how old. 27, 28, 20. Yeah, he was about 5 or 6 years older than us. So 27, 28, somewhere in there. The actor under the
swear on your
stuff.
driver's ed
Weird
manuals.
Mop.
Swear on our driver's ed manuals. Give me some.
Drugs were probably a part of Van Helsing's military experience.
I mean, he's seen things.
All right, fellas, I'm going back into
the fact that he's ready for the Van-Pire invasion when it appears that their very creation is a fluke of cosmic happenstance.
It's gonna
be
me.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys, we promised.
He's been waiting for it. But he's had a bomb shelter since 1952. So, you gotta get guys some slack.
I mean, no spoilers, I guess, but in the last episode, they don't, and that's where the meteor came from, and that's, that explains everything. No, right? We're not getting...
Right.
cadaver?
Oh.
My
Oh, yeah.
patience is at the breaking
And then he
point.
has this, like,
So now you will tell me once
weird,
again
like,
why my
rejuvenative
tank
bath
is still
thing
parched.
now. He's got a sauna
His fault.
underneath small town USA,
not
wherever
have
we
found
are.
any fuel
Every town.
but we
Every
did bring
town,
back
right.
some souvenirs.
Oh, goody! Souvenir!
Whoever had to animate that little goody, he was the best guy on the squad. He cared about the product.
You'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, how I do love!
I do like that this wasn't mocap.
Oh, you'll be
Because like a lot of that early CG, it has what they call the mascot effect, where it's just some guy waving his hands around, but they overlay it with.
What have you done?
Yeah. Yeah, no, mocap's really great nowadays. Back then, we didn't do any of that.
You have disturbed its sleep?
He wasn't exactly asleep.
When we did the ADR,
Oh boy!
after we shot everything, we didn't even have
Something
visuals.
smells rotten
Other than the
And for once, it is
other
not
than the
you.
concept drawings.
Oh.
We didn't have anything to go with, you know. So we
Before
were
the invention of the
they would
wheel,
we were
these
told they would
monsters
animate
rule
to our
this
voice.
planet. And now
Well, the characters' mouths are covered. I think for that reason.
For that reason,
in the
exactly. Yeah.
same room as my presence.
Master, there's no need.
Do you even have storyboards? Was that even part of it to work off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, there were storyboards. They would show it, and they were very good about. All right, here's what's happening in this moment, and between these scenes, you know, because like 50% of the show is CGI, so they would tell us, like, okay, this is what happens. This is what you just went through. Now go recuperate. I don't have any concept art. I wish I did. I have the old press kit, this old press kit that I have with what they sent to, you know. So I have those kinds of drawings. I have an old call sheet, a couple of photos. I have an episode pitch that I wrote. I wrote an episode of the show to pitch to them that they never went through with because we didn't get picked up.
Great sound and bass you got in that
So
system of yours,
that's the
man.
kind of stuff I
You
got.
gotta balance that.
I wanted that STP shirt.
Thanks for the,
My uncle was a race car driver. He drove old NASCAR, dirt track NASCAR, and grew up in around cars and bulk oil plants and things like that. And I wanted some of that stuff, but they didn't let me. I did get a Quaker State jacket out of it. Quaker State. I just saw their plug in the back. And yes, somebody asked on the last episode you streamed whether they put up money to have their stuff on set. They absolutely did.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because the promotional consideration part of the credits has a really long list of big companies.
Yeah. We had these really cool seatbelt belts. Like our waist. We had these backpacks.
Oh, that was big in '97.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. We had some good stuff.
Oh, how many scenes did you just have to like pretend to get shaken around?
Oh my God. All the time. All the time. The worst product placement thing was Coca-Cola. Like they insisted. The scene, I think, was it Rebel Without a Car? And we're underneath the car making fun of Rev and saying a bunch of sexist shit. That they wanted the Coca-Cola. Like, watch how I'm holding the Coca-Cola can. I was so pissed off. Because they were like, Coca-Cola has to be in the shot, and so I'm like drinking a Coca-Cola can like sideways. It's so weird.
That's amazing. We couldn't tell whether like that was on purpose or not. Also, don't worry. In the Revel episode, she learns her lesson that don't take those comments too seriously.
Yeah.
When you said you had homework,
Don't get too mad just because all of your friends are monstrously dismissive of your feelings.
Can we pause?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And maybe discuss how these kids are at school at night. Let's just take a moment.
Wait a minute. Completely blew by that.
Yeah. So it's the middle of the night, and the cadavers and the Traculas are amiss.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna, okay, Van, we're not gonna hang out with you old folks. We're gonna go hang out at we're gonna break into the school to get a book that Snap left.
Mm-hmm.
So wait till we see the T-Rex. That's So yeah, this is, oh boy.
This set appeared in the
There's
first
some leaps of
episode.
logic. Just a couple of suspension of disbelief, we call that in my acting class.
Honestly, this is the exact energy of the show that makes it so compelling, is that we'll have a ghost dinosaur fuse with metal for reasons that are never elaborated on. Just like phenomenon and powers and things just being pulled out of multiple asses left and right, where the dominant feeling is like, oh, they can do that now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's a thing that can happen now.
I remember this, and I remember us justifying, like, well, because it would become fossil fuels.
It is imbued with innate Van-Pire-ness.
It has its own, exactly. It has its own natural attraction to that which becomes a vampire.
And so all this is happening, but then you get to one of these scenes, and yeah, you're just like, wait, did they break into a school? Like, that's the part that you get hung up on.
My books and
wait, before you go on, I want to, Jenna asked us, why on earth would it be for 14s to hang out at Junkyard? So we all had backstories.
Oh, shit.
We wrote. They didn't, this was not a part of their story. We all developed our own backstories. Just, we're all, look, I mean, we're all young actors. We've done the work. We've all gone to school. We've got college degrees. We're like, we know what we're doing as far as creating character and acting, things like that. You know, I think that's something to remember for a lot of these shows. The actors in it, the directors, the writers, etc., depending on the time, right? We all know what we're doing. We want to believe that we're doing the right thing as an artist, right? Because we all want to be artists. And so we all came up with backstories for all of our characters. And where we were from, why we were at a junkyard with this Vietnam vet.
It's canon. Reeves, you did it. It's canon now.
And who's British and wears a Confederate do-rag along with his American leather jacket. You guys see that big old leather jacket he has, the American flag? Like, why? The question why. So we wrote backstories for ourselves. And we were all from broken homes. We were all part of the foster system. Like, they're tragic backstories. Tragic. And because why on earth, what else would, and we have this dream, Axel has a dream of becoming a race car driver, and Nuke is his mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
He's secretly pines for Rev, and Snap is the buddy who's going to hook his race car up with the best sound system. I mean, we had all of these wild things. I wish I had all that written down, because, at the time I wrote it on an old Brother word processor, so God knows where that disc is. But yeah, it's a trip. So why? Your guess is as good as mine. Make up your own story. Let's see some fan fiction.
Oh my God. Someone in the chat did make a tabletop role-playing game. I can send you the rules when we're done. You can play it at home.
I've never seen the game. I would love it. I didn't know there was a game.
I mean, it's a Word doc with some rules on it, but you can pick a role. You roll dice. It's I'll send it to you.
Oh my God, you got to send that to me. I can't wait.
Oh God. Okay. So when we last left our heroes, they broke into school because they didn't want to hang out with a blues man. Meanwhile, the Van-Pires, through the magic of vampiring, have brought a monstrous T-Rex to life, and the T-Rex, through reasons that will never be explained adequately, is now a robot ghost vampire dinosaur.
And Elias, you're absolutely right.
Man, when you said you had homework, I didn't think you really had homework.
Relax, Axe. Just gotta grab my books and we out!
Hurry up, we're gonna be late. Do we
Just
really
gonna sit
have
on
to
the
cruise
chair.
that old
We're
man's
just gonna
act
hang
tonight?
out.
Oh, come on, Nuki. We promised.
Well, maybe.
Oh my. Okay,
No,
so
what
wait.
you should do, Nuke, is right on the board.
The energy between Rev and Nuke, that was all you guys. That's not on the page.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Sudden track attack will get us out of it.
Oh.
Don't hold your breath.
Come on, guys.
They're hoping that the bloodthirsty monster man will attack them again.
Won't kill us. Oh, you can die of boredom, you know. It's a scientific fact.
Snap, I think that's just a theoretical,
You tell us now.
Well, we're going to be testing it out tonight.
Yeah. Lightning.
thunder.
And bears, oh my!
Oh, great. Just to make a lousy night even lousier. It's gonna rain.
Well, at least the fan gang.
God bless the teamster who had to hold the little strobe.
Vampires to rust.
Don't bet on it, Snap. Look!
It's Van signal.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. The
Yeah, we have
van
a bat
signal?
signal. Yes. That's right.
They've never. Okay, they've shown the lights. They've shown that like Helsing can like hit a thing and it'll summon you guys.
Look!
But this Van Halen logo has never appeared on screen.
It's right over Sunrise Salvage.
Van's in trouble.
Let's grab our books and book out of here. Come on.
Yeah. Grab your books. Van signal.
I don't believe it.
It's impossible.
Out of a movie.
Whoa.
Guys, I really gotta get going on my homework.
We've got to save Van.
Jason, you are acting your goddamn balls off right here. I believe there is a robot dinosaur ghost vampire right behind that door.
Right there, man.
It's incredible. I feel like because the CG is crude, but it's the acting that sells it. You should be very proud of it.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not being facetious even. You are doing your goddamn job.
I appreciate it. We really did have a lot of fun doing that. That's like, I mean, it's like a childhood dream, right? You get to be on screen with monsters.
Well, I mean, there was not a lot of composite effects. It's a lot of camera 1, camera 2 with monsters.
Sure.
Van, are you down there?
Amigos, is that you?
So this is why it was the last episode.
Oh.
We're okay,
They destroyed the set.
Axel.
Ah.
Me and Morganfield will be
That makes
fine.
sense.
You just take care of business. Van's fine down there.
And they really
It's time to
trashed
take
it.
care of the walking museum.
Awesome.
We've been
It was
planning
awesome.
or what, Axel?
I vote for a what?
It's so improvised. It's shape-shift in time. Be the V.
Be the V, baby.
For a catchphrase. We could have done better for a catchphrase.
Oh no, man, it's perfect. It is perfect.
I mean, I was the V throughout high school and a little bit in college, so it's not something I wanted to be.
Oh boy, we had so many. There were so many things to say about the V. It was wildly inappropriate for a show meant for 6 and 12-year-olds.
It's the fact that you guys were making the same jokes that we are now is so thrilling.
Scrapyard, just where you belong.
Oh yeah. It's a laser ghost dinosaur robot.
Oh yeah, he shoots lasers from his eyes. And he just kicked the shit out of the track.
You're the nurse. Use your best dead side manner and give it your best shot.
Get ready!
Here I come!
Here she goes!
Oh no, I can't believe this. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's astonishing.
And he's just whining about it. Okay, now you next.
Oh good. I'm glad that the villains were like, what if we had 2 whiny sniveling guys? That'd be funny.
Oh, I said I never met the voice actor. I did meet the toaster and the toilet. They were in New York.
Wait, God, I forgot what it's like, because the toaster was French because French toast. I remember that.
Right.
And French toaster.
Toilet was based on, it was somewhere between Rodney Dangerfield and something else, but it was like, hey, I get no respect. I'm going to make a fart joke, you know?
Flush and Toastar.
Flush.
Dear,
Right.
Thank you, Mixic. I'm scared that you had that right off the dome, but thank you. The best part of the cast. Thomas, how dare you ask a question that nerdy about the Twisted Metal franchise? It makes sense that if you have an evil car that a clown would be driving, it would be an ice cream truck.
It does. Thomas, no, we never made that connection. You're absolutely right. I mean, I never, yeah. conversation about getting down with your wife after this. She's A, great sport, and B, she's the one that got me to the audition, so it's all her fault.
Oh my God.
No, we laugh about it all the time. It was a lot of fun, and she went to, the opening party, the rap party with me. She, the only thing she didn't do was go to the bar down the Lower East Side and do the drinking game with car puns. Because she was shooting her own show at that time, doing her own thing.
I don't remember this show at all. Was it even picked up in the New York area?
Oh yeah.
Whoa! It's chowing down on that.
But it was on at like 7 a.m. or something crazy.
Gas like there's no tomorrow.
And you weren't exactly the target audience.
I mean, I was at the age I was in 1997. I would still shamefully watch children's. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't.
I watch them too. I'm totally. I mean, this is my stuff. I mean, I'm probably the only one my age I know that watched the entirety of Star Wars Resistance on Disney Plus. And it's meant for like 5-year-olds. I love this stuff.
There was like a secret brotherhood of the guys, like freshman year of high school, who watched the episode of Pokemon that aired before school. Yeah. And like you'd like drop a reference and other people would be like, what? And then like 2 other nerds would be like, oh shit. Someone
Right.
Yo, I'll create a diversion.
I love that. This is my favorite Star Wars Easter egg. See if anybody picks it up.
Oh yeah.
Time to flex for Rex and get his attention.
I'm a little early, sorry. Not quite yet. Been a while since I saw this.
Oh no!
There has not been a reunion, Sean. It'd be great. I mean, I haven't talked to any of these guys since we wrapped. Not for any other reason than distance in life, They were great folks. I really, really had a great time with them. So I'd be down in a heartbeat. I'd absolutely.
I mean, would you want to be? We'll talk about it after the episode.
All right.
Dracula?
Motivator!
Here it is.
I got it!
We must bring the beast down!
2 enemies united by a common foe.
Can't hold him much longer!
Get him, Max.
There's a lot of... The animation on this episode is insanely of a higher caliber.
Yeah.
There's like...
They started to get their shit together after a while. Those first couple are really rough.
Including a T-Rex from 65 million years ago.
And they started to figure out, I mean, the technology changes so fast that they can improve it so quickly, Yes!
What?
Nailed it.
Just one more time
In Empire Strikes Back, Luke has a bright idea to get the AT-ATs, and bring them down, wrap their legs with the tow cable.
Oh, I'm just obsessed with the fact that it's implied in this shot that Dracula was not holding on to the cable. It was attached directly to his car butthole. And when he's screaming like, I can't hold, like he's clearly clenching it in some kind of undead robotic sphincter of some kind.
Yeah.
So that's where my head went.
Yeah.
As a professional.
Hey, no other explanation needed.
Because I was assuming he was holding the cable. Clearly, it's the drama is like, a classic cliffside holding, like, I can't hold on. But no, it was plugged up some kind of orifice. Great.
Yes,
That was a decision. That was a decision that was made.
New meaning to pinch a loaf.
Can't hold the beast any longer!
Just one more time around!
I cannot hold on!
Let him go!
Really being a real pinch dog, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Let it go, Track.
Axel, what's going on?
Hey, don't ask me. Ask Dracula.
What?
Well, Track, old buddy, what's next?
We finish him.
We?
Send it back from whence it came.
Yo, you mean ditch it?
Yes. Ditch it.
What?
Now. The chains!
All right, everyone.
Wait.
Let's do it.
Cadaver, Ambula, do your part.
It's actually kind of nice seeing all the characters work together.
Master, what are we doing helping our enemies?
Surviving.
Honest to God, this episode has way more shit going on from an animation perspective than anything else.
Oh, this dino wanna go on it.
Also, I'm glad at least the toys would have had wings. Because when the characters, like, fly or don't fly is very arbitrary.
Say when, Track.
Thanks. Wait.
Oh, yeah, just drop it in the ocean.
And we're just gonna drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because apparently we live near the Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
We all did.
Do wonders ever cease?
Huh. Never.
And now just go back your separate ways.
Us motivators. You are a car.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of
better half of
Wile E. Coyote checking in.
going to make a dent in that chrome skull of yours.
Like I said before, never.
It is nice that the Van-Pires are the bad guys, and the heroes, by their very nature,
we've got unlimited
are they contain the same stuff, but prove that your circumstances don't make you evil.
There you go.
That's
Yes. There's the lesson. You get to write it season 2.
I mean, with 73 simultaneous viewers right now between YouTube and Twitch, you best believe.
Let's make it happen.
Van-Pire Con.
Real quick, underneath that car, they had about 3 feet of space where they had the stairs, right? So where he goes into his thing, and this was one of the funniest things that watch them get out because, well, just watch them get out.
Okay.
Hey, okay, amigo.
Easy there, Mr. Morganfield.
All right, prepare yourself, Van.
Only one could fit at a time. They had to cut back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
It was a space that was just, you just couldn't fit. Every time Van went down, he could never get fully down without hurting something.
Well, it's good that you went to all that trouble, because they do not really lay out the spatial relationship of anything that is happening in the jungle.
Yeah.
Got out alive too, Mr. Morganfield.
It is supposed to be an anarchist A. That is correct.
Seeing that the pit stop was trashed last night by that hurricane.
Oh, is that what that was?
You know what? You're not the first person, Matt, to say that.
You gotta watch it.
We were thinking maybe you wouldn't mind helping out an old friend.
Yeah, I will when we're done here. I will.
What's this?
Well, a flyer.
Because I'm short.
Well, actually, we're thinking of making one. Read it.
Son. The last time I could read something with print this small, I was your age.
Aww.
You see that? My eyesight is still out of sight.
Oh, wow.
Special concert with blues great McKinley Morganfield.
Yeah.
One night only to benefit Sunrise Salvage.
That's right.
Aww.
A worthy cause. Worthy
Yeah,
cause.
A junkyard benefit concert.
Yep, because,
Maybe, yeah, but I can't say
all
that,
4 of
man.
us will be there this time.
My man giving a free gig. That's just taking advantage
So
of a friend.
take advantage of a friend.
Come on, guys, we gotta save the youth center. I mean, junkyard.
You mean you'll do it? There's but 2 things in this life that you can pick. You can pick your friends, and you can pick a guitar. And when you get to pick them both at the same time, together, well, that's about the best there is.
Yeah, brother, that's right. It's on. It's on. It's on.
I'm gonna do it. I told you I'm gonna do it. That's right.
It's on, bro. It's on.
So, wow. Beyond excited.
Yeah, look at this benefit concert. And, all right. He does not seem like that legendary of a bluesman.
He is not playing guitar. But I believe it is him singing.
I bet, at the very least, I'm sure Entwistle provided the back, or I don't. It could be library music. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but ooh, this is a new ending track. The one that's like, "Come with us." Oh my God. The fact that there's so much nonsense on screen and that it ends with all these incredibly solid classic rock compositions is always a weird whiplash.
Yes.
But that was Van-Pires Episode 12, 1 Million Miles BC. Incredible. And with us is still the star, the lead man, the Leonardo of the group. The the action figure prime, the
action figure prime. I like that.
Hey,
because I'm short asked about the episode that I pitched for season 2. So it was a tribute to my Uncle Jerry. My Uncle Jerry was the race car driver, like I said. So the episode, I have my original. This was my pitch on a scribbled notepad because I didn't know how to I didn't have a printer for my little brother word processor, so I wrote it out here and took it to the Gentili brothers. But the Motivators enter a contest to be the honorary pit crew for Jerry Hayes, Haze, the famous race car driver. He's a national figure 8 dirt track champion, and he's the coolest car and the coolest everything. Dirt races are primarily run at night. And the Motivators love Hayes and his car, but more what his car can do. So does Dracula. We open with the power clutch watching on TV. The power clutch, that's the 4 of us.
Wait, did they ever establish that?
No, we called ourselves the power clutch because Motivators got old.
It's not. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
It doesn't. Look, I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it was an idea. And then Jerry is in his car in the winner's circle, and at the commercial is an ad for a contest to be the pit crew, and that's where he races. So, long story short, and I've got a little bit of the script that I wrote. Long story short, Dracula infects Jerry's car, and we have to go help Jerry out and save the race car.
I got a super chat from Wally who says, Van-Pires has always been a fever dream of my childhood. Thank you so much for your service. You're
very welcome. You're very welcome. Look, man, it was fun. I mean, I'll make fun of it with you all day long. We all will. But we had so much fun doing it. And it truly is one of the most fun jobs I've ever had. I wish we'd had the action figure because that's my boyhood dream right there.
I wish that it existed, but also I know that I would not be able to afford one in good condition nowadays.
No, not at all, right? But we could have had, I think. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you.
So I guess the one last thing I want to ask you
about.
I
have something after the show, and I forgot what it was. I'm sorry.
You know what? I bet we could hunt down an animator, get the 3ds Max files, and then plug it into a 3D printer. That's the one way we can make this happen. As if all those files aren't absolutely at the bottom of the Marianas Trench on like a IBM Aptiva.
Right.
But do you have any friends within the acting world that like whose weird young dalliances of the 80s and 90s led them to like the convention circuit? Like, do you think about ever like what could have been if you did become one of the great perpetual nostalgia minds?
First of all, I do it in a heartbeat because Comic-Con, I love Comic-Con and all the conventions. I think it's a lot of fun. I do have friends that go. I have a couple of friends that have done guest spots on Star Trek and whatever else, and they can go to the conventions, sign up and they get hired to go be there, and they have their picture of the character they played, and then themselves, and get an autograph, what have you. And it's a lot of fun. I would love to do it. I mean, if we, especially if we could get a couple of us in there, and Garquai and Mark and Melissa, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if everybody else would enjoy it as much, but I love that stuff. I worked Comic-Con for Disney for several years, and every break I got, even if it was a 10-minute break, like I threw a shirt on over my Disney shirt, and I'd run to all the booths and like try to get the swag and see the people and whatever, because I love that energy. I'm just, like we said earlier, I'm just a big nerd who loves to play, and it'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, I know people who do it. Van-Pires never caught on to be that, so there's not really an audience that has asked for it or wanted it at the convention, so it's never been something that, to my knowledge anyway, that has been sought after.
I will keep preaching the Van-Pires gospel now with the sacred knowledge that you have dropped and so benevolently given us. We will do our best. We will be the V forevermore. Jason, thank you so much for sharing your time, your wit. The kids that have you as a teacher are incredibly lucky. I think everybody who's been watching this feels the same way. You have done an insane kindness, and it's been really nice having this chat with you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, I really appreciate you reaching out, and all that. Again, I feel so bad about all the questions that have gone unanswered, but Jared knows how to reach me, and I'm on the Bird channel too. Whoever, I don't remember who put that up there. If they're going to play, I'm in. I need to, I got to figure that out. So I'm going to leave it to you, Jared, you tell me who I need to contact on the Bird site to get in on the DM.
All right, okay. I only got one conference room, and it's in Arizona, the bad part. But hear me out. We can do this.
All right. Man, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody for the questions. And I only saw one name in there. My kid was actually in the chat at one point. I don't know if they're still there. But
wait, how old's the kid?
My youngest is 20.
Okay, don't feel bad about all the butthole jokes then.
Oh no, make more butthole jokes. I'm good. We're good.
Done and done.
All right, thank you so much.
We're closing it out, everybody. We'll see you next week. I guess we'll be doing the series finale next week, and we'll keep the cartoons coming. Thank you, everybody, so much for taking part in all this. Comrade, late super chat from Comrade. Thank you so much. And be nice, don't be jerks, and stay tuned to the socials, and hit the sub, hit the follow, do all the things. More plugs, Jason. It's Kissing in a Tree Productions, Pinch Dogs. Everybody follow, do things, and God bless everybody. Good night. Christian God, none others.